Hi everyone, my name is Bill Blair.
And I'm Sandy Katam.
And we'd like to welcome you to the New Mexico Young American Football League Gridiron Show. Hi everyone, my name is Bill Blair.
And I'm Sandy, I'm your host.
And we're here with the sophomore Albuquerque High Bulldog Cheer Squad. Nicely done, ladies. And we're here just to highlight the young ladies. These are our grand champions. I believe you guys are the large level and so forth. Level 3. So we just wanted to highlight these young ladies for the outstanding job that they did this year. And just to say, well done.
Yes, very well done, girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, first of all, so much for being here and being a part of our first show. So, Coach Monica, early in the season, I do have a question for you. What would you say would be, I guess, one of the challenges that you had to overcome together as a team?
Together as well, we had a few things. So we had things like injuries, illnesses, which was unfortunate, and then with 27 cheerleaders, you're bound to have a couple of disagreements, between the cheerleaders. Yeah. So with cheer being a team sport, when one girl's out, it kind of makes you have to rearrange things. So that was kind of hard when that happened, or you kind of have to wait and see are they going to feel better, and then kind of hold their spot there. And luckily, everybody was healthy and good. So
good. That's good to hear. That's amazing.
That's excellent. You typically have a large cheer squad every year, though. How do you get your girls to keep coming back and cheering for you?
I think just having fun, and we just have a good culture, and we have good relationships that I build with, the cheerleaders and their families. So I think that's big.
I hear you have a great program, and it shows. It shows. It shows out of that.
So you said culture. That kind of stood out to me. What words would you use to describe the culture that you have with your team?
I think just being involved with the kids, not only with cheer, but also in their lives, and kind of staying in contact with them. And I kind of see them, throughout the year in their other sports that they do, and we're kind of all connected, I think, through other sports as well.
Keeping that unity.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. Actually, if you had any advice for those younger cheer coaches that are out there just starting out, Sandy herself started. This was her first year cheering. You had 4 or 5 young ladies?
I had 5, so I didn't even have half what you did. But
how do you? What words of wisdom or guidance would you give some young cheer coaches out there?
I would say to build an authentic and respectful relationship with your cheerleaders and the parents as well, and the families, and then just to create a good experience for them and to be positive and encouraging.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Definitely.
We're here for the ladies. And ladies, again, you were nice and loud when we first started. And got a question for you. For anybody, Coach, you decide. What's your favorite part about cheering?
I would say being able to build a relationship with your teammates, and just not in cheer, but outside of cheer. Being able to just be friends with that person.
That's awesome.
That's very cool. That's very cool.
And for, I guess, another cheerleader, whoever you'd like to pick.
Oh, I get to pick.
Yeah. I have another question for you guys. What would you say is the hardest part about being a cheerleader? Just throughout the season, what's something that you feel like might be the most difficult part?
And if you guys volunteers, go ahead.
The hardest thing about being a cheerleader is mostly being loud.
staying loud all the time, right?
Yeah.
Yep. What's your favorite part?
Laughing with my stunt group and my friends.
That's awesome.
I love it. So, ladies, do you have a favorite cheer that you guys like to do?
Do you have a suggestion?
Like
Boogie? Yeah, we can do that one. You guys like Boogie? Yeah? Okay.
Let's touch Boogie across that line. Hey, hey, it's touchdown time. 1, 2, let's go, Bulldogs!
Well done, ladies. Well done. Nicely done. And Coach, when you decided to be a coach a long time ago, what got you into it?
I don't know. I was on your team, so
No,
I think
I
you would
recall.
know. I think there was no coach, and I just did it, and then I just fell in love with it. My daughter is going to be on the cheer team, and the funny thing is, I thought when she was done, I would be done, but she's already in high school, and I'm still here doing it just because I love the
So
kids.
you didn't
and
have a cheerleader on the
No.
team. You're just
just
here for
doing
them.
it. Yep,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. I love that.
Yeah, and I knew that. I remember.
Yeah.
But like I remember that you stepped up.
Yeah.
You know, and so often in our program, right, there's not a lot of individuals that step up. We have cheerleaders, but no one to be a cheer coach.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to you and for all the potential cheerleaders out there, cheer coaches out there, thanks for stepping up. That really makes a big difference. You know, for these young ladies and all of our young ladies. So appreciate that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course. Yeah,
So-
it's nice. It's a good opportunity. Definitely.
It's some fun.
I'm sure you're bringing a lot to their lives, you know, and vice versa.
Yes, definitely.
Ladies, what do you think? Is she a great coach?
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. No, she is a great coach, guys. She really is. Well, ladies, I appreciate you coming down. Was this fun for you?
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. You know, it's really cool because you guys work hard, don't you?
Yeah.
Right? And why not tell everybody out there that it's fun and you work hard? Good things happen.
Yeah.
Right? So, well done.
Good job, girls. Let's give it up one more time for our grand champs.
Hi, everyone. My name is Bill Blair, and we'd like to welcome the La Cueva Freshman Bears.
Hi, I'm Sandy, and I'm your host.
Hey, Sandy.
Absolutely. Welcome, Coach Olivas. We'd like to say great job this year. We wanted to highlight your boys and your coaches on a great season. And I believe you guys were Super Bowl champions, right?
Yeah.
So,
Three times.
three times. Oh, someone has rings. Okay. I like that. That's cool.
That is cool.
Well, gentlemen, you guys did a great job in getting here. You won the Super Bowl, right? You won the Super Bowl. You had a great season. Then you went out to Vegas and had a great time seeing new players, new people from other places.
Right.
Coach, you know what about that experience that you can take away from that experience?
Yeah, it was a great experience. We got to play the Scottsdale Firebirds. They were champions of their league, and just getting to play other competition outside of New Mexico is always a great experience. It lets these boys know kind of where we stand, and that we can always get better.
Absolutely. What do you think had the biggest impact on your team's success during this season? Going through the season, what do you say that key thing was?
I think it's the culture that we have. The coaches, we have a tight-knit bond. The boys have a tight-knit bond. We play for each other. We don't have the biggest boys, as you can see, but we have the biggest heart.
Yeah.
We play together.
And you have a bunch of kids that consistently come back each year, Coach. It's a testament to you as well as your staff, though, too. If you want to tell us who's in the back there, that would help us too.
Yeah, sure. We have Anthony Ortega. He's I wouldn't say the drill sergeant, but he makes us work hard. He always pushes the whole team to work outside of football, whether it's training, whether it's track, whether it's wrestling, whether it's baseball, basketball, always just to get better.
Excellent.
What we have back there? Coach Chad Regis. He's our line coach. He's also into track and pushing the boys, and just really building that bond. Adam Cobby, he's our defensive coordinator. He's really kind of a student of the game. He studies the game, really detailed. Where the boys are always really prepared each Saturday because of Coach.
Nice.
Of Coach Justin Treptowski. He helps on the offense. He helps with the play calling. Again, also very organized, meticulous, and just wants these boys to have fun and play together.
There you go.
And then we have Brian Varela. He also helps with the offense and the defense. Getting these boys prepared each week, working on the details, making sure that they're either running their routes right, tackling properly, and just being in the right spot all the time.
That's excellent.
Awesome.
That's excellent.
So, I guess I have a question for you. As a coach, you go into games and you always have some sort of worries, whether it's the stats that you know about the other team. What were those worries that you had going into the Super Bowl game?
Going into the Super Bowl, well, we respect everybody. Everybody we play, we don't take anybody lightly, and we prepare extremely hard. But we only control what we do.
Right.
We can't control our teams. And so we focused on the things we do and tried to do them as well as we could, prepare the boys as well as we could. We have a bunch of kids that just play their part. We're very unselfish. Nobody talks about me on this team. It's about us. Yeah, it's about winning as a team. And so, I could highlight each one of them, but really, we do everything as a team.
That's awesome.
That's excellent. Coach, you've been coaching for quite a while. And some of the things I've watched your boys play, some of the things that you teach your 10-year-olds, right, are pretty phenomenal. First off, kudos to you, gentlemen, because you're running a pretty sophisticated offense, right? And that's coming from a coach that's coached for 30 years. So kudos to you guys.
Good job.
How did you get these young 10-year-olds to run such a sophisticated offense?
Yeah, we really believe that we could teach it to them. We inserted pooling early into, kind of the year. We put in some pass concepts, some route concepts, and we inserted hand signals. And we basically just built a language around the offense, and we're able to just build off of that throughout the year. It took us all year to master it, though. Even in Las Vegas, we were able to do some things on the other team that I don't think we were able to do the previous year because we hadn't put some of these things in.
That's excellent. That's excellent.
So you said, that you mentioned Vegas. How did that tournament overall, would you say, make you better as a team?
Oh, it's fun. It's a great experience. You get to play with teams that are really the best in the region. And just seeing what other teams do, how they prepare, seeing how the other coaching staffs act and how they prepare. There was a game that got out of hand before ours. The other coaching staff immediately came to us and said, we don't do those things. Let's have a good game. And so, just learning from other teams that really are examples in the region.
That's fantastic. So we've been part of AYF for about 3 years now, and you've gone twice. This is your second trip. So as a coach that's experienced AYF twice, do you think that the overall experience is super beneficial for our kids, for our boys, and for the program? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's totally beneficial. I wouldn't trade it. I would go every single year if we can. Because number one, it gives us a chance to bond more as a team, but gives us the experience of playing other teams, seeing how other teams prepare, seeing how other teams execute, and we're better for it when we come back and play the competition here. Our boys see a level that isn't played here. A level of competition, a level of preparation, a level of execution that just is not here. And so to experience that in the game just pays huge dividends back here. Plus they learn life lessons out there, and we get to travel together.
Yeah, build more camaraderie. So, gentlemen, what was the most fun you've had? Anybody this year? Was it the Super Bowl or was it going to Vegas? Vegas. Is Coach a good coach?
Yes.
Good answer, fellas. Good answer. Good answer. Coach, we all know, we appreciate the time that you put out, that all of you guys put out, because we know it's no small thing. Being a coach in YAFL is a commitment. Being a parent in YAFL is a commitment. We appreciate what you do for our boys and the community, truly. What part of your program do you say is the most beneficial for your boys, right? Is it the football? Is it the camaraderie? Is it the work hard? What aspect is it?
Yeah, I think it's really the life lessons. It's working as a team, right? Being unselfish, working for your teammate. We've been fortunate to win, but really I think the bond that we've built as coaches, as teammates, is what will carry into the future.
Well said. Well said. Well, I appreciate you, Coach, and
Thank
coaches.
Thank you guys.
For everything that you do for our boys and our community. Like I said, it's no small thing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
and I want you to say you're watching the Gridiron Show when I count to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3.
You're watching the Gridiron Show.
Good job.
Hi everyone, my name is Bill Blair, and we would like to welcome the rookie Sandia Matadors. Gentlemen. Welcome,
All right, and I am Sandy. I'm your host. Welcome, Coach. Welcome, boys. How are you doing?
Good.
There you go. That's what I want to hear. All right, so I hear that you guys took a little trip a couple weekends ago. Where'd you go?
Vegas.
Vegas. What'd you do in Vegas?
Play
Heck yeah. How'd you get there?
On a plane.
Alright, so what did you have to do to get to Vegas?
Work hard. Super hard.
Okay.
Are you guys Super Bowl champions?
Yeah.
Two times.
There you
He has his rings. I see him. Okay, Coach, tell us a little bit about what was the most difficult game that you had during this fall season.
Probably the Super Bowl game.
The Super Bowl game. Tell us about that. What was difficult about it?
Um,
What were some things that you remember that you had overcome?
we would always know Volcano's going to be a good team. So, we knew it was going to be a battle on the field. Our job as coaches was to make sure we prep these guys and put them in the best position to be successful, and they came out on top. So,
Heck yeah.
So, Coach, you've been coaching for quite a while, and you actually coached 2 teams. You actually coached your rookie squad here, the Super Bowl champions that went to Vegas and represented New Mexico YAFL well. Good job, gentlemen. But you've been coaching for a while. So part of your program is the kids continue to want to play for you, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do that makes your kids want to stay and play with you?
I think it's a mixture of all things. We got a good program, but we put good coaches around us, So you have good coaches, you are able to develop the talent from the kids. Natural talent is there from a lot of the kids, but the ones that aren't as talented, you see them grow. So
Absolutely.
I think that's the biggest thing with them.
So your program is developed. You got some experienced coaches, I see. Everything else. Sandy asked about some of the fun stuff in the Super Bowl, right? Every coach has challenges and so forth, but you continue to keep coming out and providing fun for the boys. They're loud. They're excited. They're all suited up. I love it. So what do you do that makes them want to have some fun and keep going?
I think the biggest part is they challenge each other. So you get one guy who isn't to that next level, but he wants to be there. So when we're doing tackling drills or we're doing scout, he's always stepping up to that, trying to get to that next level with them.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
YAFL is always looking for, to expand our coaches. We're always looking for new coaches. And, as we get those this coming season, what's one word of advice that you have for them, those new fresh starting coaches?
Stick with it.
Stick with it. Stick it out.
You see a lot of guys come and go. I mean,
Yeah.
it's I've
It's
seen
not
guys.
an easy thing to do what you guys do. The time and the dedication that you put in.
Yeah, you see. I've been around for a long time, but it's my older boys who've been where he graduated from high school, So it's been a long time I've been around, but stay the course, Have faith in what you're trying to put together and do it.
Absolutely. Have a philosophy.
Mhm.
Have a philosophy. Like you said, you've been coaching for quite a while. So, how many years now have you been coaching?
Since my oldest was 7, so he's 19 now.
It's a while.
It's been a long while.
He'll be 20, so about 13 years.
Yeah, about 13 years.
Yeah.
And again, I know Coach Tyson's been coaching. How many years, Coach?
About 20.
20 years. So that's a long time.
My son's 27.
There you go. So again, from the league to you guys, we wanted to highlight your boys, the program that you guys have put together, and everything else.
Hard work.
The hard work. Absolutely. Gentlemen, what was your most fun this year? Anybody?
Vegas.
Play the championship.
Okay. Vegas or the championship?
Vegas.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, I like that.
That is fun.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you, man. We really do. We appreciate you coming down. We appreciate everything that you do with these boys, your older boys, and you've done throughout the years. it's no small thing.
Right.
It's no small thing, the amount of time that you put in, right? That all of you guys put in, the boys and the coaches, right? And parents, for that matter. It's no small thing. So I want to say thank you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Guys.
So,
Hey guys, I have one thing. Can you look at the camera and say you're watching the Gridiron Show when I on the count of 3? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're watching the Great Iron Show!
Nicely done, gentlemen.